Welcome everybody to the Global Racing League's esports Schumacher round at USA GP, and we have 8 minutes left of qualifying. We'll jump around and see where people are at in their laps. So on board with Jay Foley. He's currently the quickest out there. See, it's a wet track. Someone looks like they've gone off. See? Hopefully we'll get a dry race. You never tell. And so Jay Foley's finished his lap, and we're on board with Rico, who looks like he's on a hot lap. Wet here. Cheeky goes to the top, 146. Quite a substantial lead over Jay Foley at the moment. And Millsy's in the second now. DJ Millsy. So he's 1 second behind Cheeky Otter, and these are tricky conditions. See what Rico does, and he does it. 144.4. That's quite a large margin to Cheeky. Is Cheeky still flying around there? Okay, let's see what Cheeky can do. Just give him an answer. Big Holly's not far behind too, just 1/10 behind Cheeky Otter at the moment. He's pulling into the pits now, so Big Holly's got anything to answer for. Cheeky's laps, and Diesel's in second now. Diesel is Rick Ball's a second behind the pole. 5 minutes left to quali. Bit the times to come tumbling a bit now. And Millsy's in the second. DJ Millsy's P2, and someone's off in the other sectors. Let's have a look. I'll walk around the field a bit. Let's see where everyone's at. It goes into the pits. Like DJ Millsy's on his in lap. Diesel is on 5 lap bowl inners. You may want to swap those out. See if we can get a better time. Someone's just jumped up the charts there, which is Loggy Bear. Loggy was on a flyer just then. I'll walk around these drivers and see if we can see anyone coming off the track. Probably just someone driving slow in a sector can cause the yellow flags in sectors. Doesn't make it easy for me to spot. We're on board with Cheeky on his outlap. Some people are testing out the dryers as well, so some game people going out there on dryers. Could be a recipe for disaster. Track is visibly wet, but not really having much rainfall, but you can see some spits there. Sorry, I had a disturbance there. Okay, so how are we going with the soft runners? Looks like Rico's getting gripped up here at the moment. Sorry, I had to step away there for a second. Okay, so what are we doing? Rico's on a bit of a flyer here. Cheeky sets quickest time, 41. Oh, 3 seconds ahead on dries. So it looks like the dries are kicking in nicely at the moment. And we're in for a big showdown in this qualifying session. But does Rico become the star of the qualifying session? Let's find out. And he does. So yep, last to leave and last to post the time with the track's condition at its best. Big Holly moves up to P2. Very well done. That was a nice soft tyre run lap. But look at Rico's margins. It's insane. But that's all because of conditions, and we have Aussie dude now in P2. We've got any other runners? We've got Cheeky on inners. He wouldn't be in it. Let's look at Millsy. Millsy will move up a few spots, most likely. And we have Diesel out on track. So does he have enough? Did he cross the line before the checkered flag? Yep, so DJ Millsy moves into P2. And we have Diesel finishing up on his lap. What does he do? Moves up to P3. So there we have it. We have Rico, DJ Millsy, Diesel, Aussie Dude, Big Holly, Cheeky Otter, Loggy Bear, Jay Fully, Howdy Man, Pentagonio, Ronnie Aldinio, LCN and Viking. So a lot of those guys haven't set laps at the bottom there. That's our qualifying done. There's the times there on the board. I won't go through the names again. Okay, let's move on. Just need to switch windows, be back in a sec. A few more seconds left and we will be moving into the feature race. Should be an exciting race. Okay, here we go, warm up lap. Let's have a look at their tyre allocation, what the people have chosen. Okay, we've got Rico launching off mediums from the start, DJ Millsy doing the alternate strategy, running on hards. He's going to have a tough getaway compared to the drivers behind him, which will be on mediums on the quicker tyre. Followed by Cheeky, who's on the alternate strategy. Loggy Bear taking softs, which is an interesting one. Won't get too many laps out of those before he has to pit. The rest are all on mediums, and the biking starting on alternate strategy on hards. Let's have a look around the field. Everyone's warming up their tyres and brakes. .28 laps this race, 50% race distance of a normal full-length Grand Prix. High chance of safety car. Probably not as high as a street circuit, but yeah, you will still get safety cars. Collisions, especially in the first corner. Very tight, heavy braking first corner normally catches a lot of people out. especially in sim racing. Switch cameras around a bit. Let's see if we can get some good angles here. Here we go. But Rico made a great start to get away there. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of a bengal there with the Aussie dude. And it looks like we have a full course caution. Safety car to follow. So Pentagonal and Aussie dude have had it coming together by the looks of it. With Pentagonal out braking himself. He wasn't expecting people to be on the brakes so early, but yeah, it's a bit of a concertina effect when you're at the back. So this is just a virtual safety car. So we're off and racing again. There's the predicted strategy, stop strategy. We've got LCN getting very close to the back of Cheeky Otter there. Coming into our foreground now. Rico sets quickest lap. Partially on a safety car, virtual safety car. Oh, nice dive. Nice clean pass there by LCN. The Cheeky's on the harder tyres, so he's not going to be able to run with these guys at the beginning here. LCN looks to make another pass here on Jay Fully into this tight chicane before the long straight, back straight. Let's check out what the Viking's up to. He's in cruise mode at the moment, just settling into his race rhythm. Looks like there's a pass on here between Jay Fully and Cheeky Otter. Oops, sorry, wrong key there. It looks like Jay Fully went past LCN on that straight to take his place back. A nice little battle here in the midfield. LCN makes a dive into the last corner. Passes Jay Fully again. Jay Fully's got a nice run on him back up the main straight. LCN defends nicely. Cheeky's having a look here, so we might ride on board with Cheeky to see how this looks from behind. This guy's having a great race, a lot of respect shown. It's always good to see. Giving each other just enough racing room. So Jay Fully may be running a lower downforce package because he's losing a bit in the corners but passing easily in the straights. Got Audi man directly behind as well. So we'll go back one spot, go up one spot to Cheeky. back to Audi Man to watch Cheeky on Jay Fully. Oh, a little bit of oversteer there. Viking's not too far from this group. Oh, we've had a spinner. And that was Diesel having a spin there. Does he get the car running? He does. Okay, great. Plenty of action so far. We've got LCM behind DJ Millsy here. Close enough for a pass. We'll head back a bit and look at some of the traffic going around that first turn there. Got some more action here on track between these guys. They're really going at it at the moment. LCN's really wants to get on with it and get past DJ Millsy, who's on the harder compound. They're all bunching up nicely here. I like this camera angle. That pass is on. A nice clean pass there by LCN. Looking further back to Cheeky Otter. Jay Fully and Audi Man. Quite a nice battle here. Audi Man getting very close to Jay Fully. And he initiated a pass here. It looks like he's having a bit of a dive. Does he pull it off? Like he has. And Jay Fully's back on the inside and may get him down this straight. Looks like he's running a less downforce package. So went past him quite easily there, but he has used up a fair bit of his ERS to do it. But now Jay Fully's having a big look at the rear of DJ Millsy. It might be a little bit of a cork in the bottle here for these two drivers behind him, as he's a bit slow around the corners on those harder tyres. Oh, how close was that? Excellent racing here. This is top stuff. Okay, so up the inside goes Jay Fully, side by side through these tricky S's. I've never seen passing around here before like that. Hats off to all these guys. They're doing a great job keeping it on the track. It's great racing here. Let's see if Jay Fully can get past DJ Millsy down this long straight. Got nothing left in the tank. Gonna pull out here and go for passing under brakes. Doesn't look like this time. You may have to try and regenerate some more ERS battery power to make that pass stick. Oh, they're all having a bit of a flash behind. They're all using up their battery early in this race. We're on lap 7, finishing lap 7, going into lap 8 now. Oh, sorry, just starting lap 7 because it's based off the leader. Naturally. Jay Foley's having a great race. You must really like this circuit. Suits his driving style. Seems to be a little slightly held up there by DJ Millsy, who's on a longer tyre stint. Pass is going to stick this time. And it does. DJ Millsy couldn't put up much of a fight there because he knows he's on a different strategy. So let's go back further, maybe to Cheeky, and see what his on-board looks like. Rico's pulling at a very handy lead at the moment. Loggy Bear pits and gets rid of those softs. Goes for a set of mediums. We'll jump up one spot to Audi Man. Looks like he's getting a little bit frustrated here as well. He's on a softer compound than DJ Millsy. Doesn't have a lot of battery to attack with. Oh, I got a bit of tyre slip there, wheel slip. And again. Jump back on a Cheeky. He's doing a great job to keep up the medium runners, but there's a hard runner in DJ Millsy. They're all falling back a fair way from the leader at this stage, which is Rico. Oh, big moment there for Audi Man. As you can see, Cheeky deploying the battery to stay in this. Maybe he's going for a pass now. As he pulls out of the slipstream and makes the pass look easy. The Audi man will just tuck in behind there. Cheeky's starting to make moves. Next in line for him is DJ Millsy. He's on the same compound. A hard compound tyre, so they'll probably pit around maybe mid-race. Similar sort of time as the medium runners. But we'll keep an eye on their pace and make that decision as it gets closer to the halfway mark, which is around 4 laps time. I'll have a quick look at the penalties there. So it's just track limit penalties there for Diesel and Ronaldinho. And there's the position changes so far in the race. We've got Big Holly up 3, he's in P2. Sen, the biggest mover at this stage. Wow, coming from the rear up to 9th. Close to the rear. Jay Foley's up 4, well done to him. Millsy's lost out a few spots. Cheeky's back to where he started. And Audi Man's up 2 spots. Viking has now passed Audi Man. Sorry, missed all that. They're having a nice little one-on-one here. Maybe we're starting to see... Oh, Audi Man up the inside there of Viking. The Viking on hard, so we're probably starting to see Audi Man's tyres go off. Maybe because he's had a lot of sideways action and has worn down the tyres a bit faster than the others. Look, LCN's getting close for a pass here for P2 on Big Holly. They head down the back straight now. This very long straight. Plenty of passing opportunity here. So he's not using his battery, he's harvesting it a bit longer. We'll go further back in the field and we'll see if Audi Man's had a bit of a spin there. Doesn't look like he's got any damage. That front right wing looks a bit... No, I don't think they have graphics for anything. Got a couple of damages to look at. And LCN's had a spin. Maybe he was making a move on Big Holly at that point. He falls back in behind the Viking. At the one, there's more action happening here. Wonder who that could be. Rico in the pits. Okay, so he's decided he's going to swap tyres and go to the end on those. Jay Foley's in the pits. Big Holly's in the pits. So the medium runners are now switching over to hards. Their scheduled pit stops. The hard runners stay out and move to the top. So there's the stoppers. DJ Mills is back in front now, but they'll have to stop, obviously. Cheeky Otter's still staying out there, because they're all on hard tyres and they're not due to stop for another 5 laps possibly. As we see Cheeky whipping past DJ Millsy down the straight. And there's a tyre life. It's a good indication of how far they're willing to push it on those mediums for diesel. Probably want to get off those in the next lap or two. Ronaldinho now pits. There's decent margins now between most of the drivers. The Diesel's in the pits, he's going to swap out those mediums for hards. Go to the end on those. We have a full course caution. Somebody has gone off. Who is it? Ronaldinho. Look like he's overcooked it somewhere and trying to get back on the track. This will make it more interesting now. The field will bunch up now, and we'll expect Cheeky into the pits. This couldn't have come at a bit of time. Oh, he has to run 16 laps on mediums if he pits now, which might be stretching it a bit, since the others were coming in after 12 and 13 laps. They'd have no choice but to pit, otherwise you'll lose too many positions, as the field will bunch up. Confirm if it is a safety car, not a VSC. Regardless, he's going to have to come into the pits. Stay in contention for this race. Rico will stay out. Barking into the pits. DJ Mills in the pits. Where does Rico come out? He'll stay in the lead. He'll come back in the lead, followed by Cheeky. But they'll be on different tyre strategies, which is going to make things a bit interesting there. See if Cheeky will have the tyre advantage. Rico's picked up the safety car now. The medium runners will actually have a huge advantage over the hard runners, and their tyres are good to go to the end. I believe, I feel, without a fall off in degradation in the last few laps. Fall off in performance, I should say, rather than degradation. We've seen people pitting in 12 and 13 laps, so that's how many laps we have left in this race. 12 laps when the safety car comes in. So Big Holly got done for speeding in pit lane. We'll have to go around again and probably get rid of that penalty. Those penalties again. Oops, sorry. Nice camera angle there. Come over the rise. Vikings moved up the most spots so far, up 8 spots. Safety car in this lap. Right on board with Cheeky Otter. Watch the mind games begin. Go back a spot to DJ Millsy. Yep, so the heart rate will start lifting now and the guys will start to get pumped up on this. It looks like Rico's done the bolt. There may be some action further back there with Ilsen, not sure what happened there. Maybe did some damage. Yeah, so they spread out a fair bit. Oh, looks like there's a pass on here. Handyman takes a spot. Jump on with the Viking. Jay Foley's been guffed a fair bit. He's on the hard tyres though. Cheeky seems to be in touch with Rico still. Wait a couple of laps of the DRS zone, he might have a challenge for Rico if he can stay within that gap. Unless he's pulling a move now, which I think it might be. Oh, the battle's on. Yep. And that softer compound is no competition for that cornering. Anyone else making some moves? Millsy's going to be close to Rico now, so let's ride on board with him and just see how much Rico is struggling on those hards, to get temperature in him and to get pace out of him compared to the medium runners around him. Cheeky Otter's now the quickest man. Oh, Diesel is the quickest guy around track after that restart. The Viking very close to the back of Jay Foley, which is understandable because of the different tyre compounds. The safety car's really mixed up the racing now. If the Viking can pull a pass on Jay Foley. Big Holly's really close to the Viking as well, so there may be a three-way exchange here. No, they all stay in their positions. Attacking and defending with ERS. As Audi Man moves up a spot over Diesel. Big Holly's right up the gearbox of the Viking at the moment. Viking is close to Jay Foley. We have DRS enabled now. It'll be interesting for Rico and DJ Millsy, especially Rico, who'll be able to close that gap a lot more than DJ Millsy will because of the DRS flap being open on both of their cars. Viking's very close now. He's going to make a move, I'd say, on this back straight at 46% ERS. Energy recovery system. Big Holly's lurking in the background as well. No changes out front, so we'll keep an eye on this battle and further down as Viking makes a move. We've got Audi Man and Jay Foley comes back at Viking. There's some more action happening here. The Audi Man and Big Holly. Right on board. Swoop. As Big Holly is coming in the pits, he may have some damage. As Viking sets to make a move on Jay Foley into the first corner. Pulls it off nicely. These guys are going at it hard. Go to Audi Man's point of view. As Rico is still staying in touch with Cheeky Otter, not letting him get away. Oh, that's a deep dive pass there, and pulls it off nicely. Jay Foley comes back on him. Bit of weaving happening there. Nice respectful racing here. As Ilsen does a 3 wide and takes 2 for 1. No. Oh, yes he does. He's still in it. This is insane. Oh, he has a lose. Oh, pressure. That was Diesel, not LCN. My apologies. Just going off the livery and not the name. We'll jump back out the front. Right on board Rico. So in position 2, Rico. He's got 21% ERS versus 29% of Cheeky. Ilzy, Viking. He's drained his battery completely almost. There's fully gap to Viking. Diesel's gap to fully, and Audi Man making a move there on LCN. Or defending from LCN. Nice overhead shot here. Upper cam. Diesel's making a pass on Jay Foley. There's a bit of shuffling going on around here. I'm not sure what's happening. Audi Man goes around the outside Loggy Bear. Big Ollie must have had to spin somewhere, I'd say. In a battle somewhere. Action going on everywhere. Quite an exciting race, isn't it? Diesel's showing some pace on those hards. Takes a time penalty for track limits. Audi Man's going to come back at him. He's got the softer compound of him. Their life will be diminishing though. Rico's biting his time, I think. He's waiting for those mediums of Cheeky to wear out a bit. I think he's got to pounce the next lap or two. Just see how his ERS restoration's going. Well, he hasn't really saved much up, so quite close at the moment. Cheeky trying to shake off Rico from his slipstream. Rico has a look, putting pressure on the back of Cheeky. Got right on board with Rico. There's Ellison and Audi Man are having a battle as well. Philly gets pinged for track limits. I think Audi Man has some penalties up his sleeve as well. Very easy to do on this track, where I'm wide. especially when you can't, when the corners are unsighted or blocked by the car in front of you. Just here is where you can get track limits very easily. Around these sets of turns. Rico on the move. It's too far back at the moment. Millsy's having a bit of a lonely race there on his own at the moment. P3. Followed by Viking, who's in P4. Early man's on the pass here. Oh, the old switcheroo. LCN. Guys are having a lot of fun, aren't they? LCN's doing a great job to defend from the differences in tyres, but I think the medium runners now are starting to feel a bit of pain in those tyres, I'd say. If we look at the tyre life on these tyres. We've done 10 laps now on the mediums. Like Audi man's on a keyboard input the way it turns. It's very binary. Big Ollie sets the quickest laps on a new set of softs. Oh, big oversteer moment there for LCN. I reckon Rico's going to pull the move on the last lap, maybe. Go full in. Diesel's had a spin. Joe Foley's hasn't had a spin. Diesel has. Oh, what's happened here? We have an issue with Viking. He slowed down all of a sudden. Maybe had a half lose somewhere and he had to gather it all up again. It goes very close to the back of Cheeky. Is the arrows fully deployed? Are going to make a move here? And he does. Oh, big lock up there in the rears. Couldn't make it stick and he just backed out of it. He doesn't have a lot of battery power. Cheeky's been conservative using his, so he's been able to defend on that nasty long straight. Two more laps. The yellow's in sector 3. Someone running wide. LCN's very close to the back of Viking as well, but we'll stick with the lead battle here. Not Cheeky's got this one in the bag if you can keep it all together. The penalties keep getting dished out to these guys. Audi Man and Diesel have 6-second penalties. That's really going to put down the order at the end of the race. So here we go, last lap. Does Rico have 14% ERS versus 27? Now it's game on. Cheeky's going to use all of his ERS to defend here. And Rico doesn't have anything to answer for that. All you can hope for now is a mistake from Cheeky Otter. Keep applying the pressure. Great drive by Cheeky Otter. How many spots? 5 spots he moved up. He deserves my drive of the day for sure. If it wasn't for that safety car, Rico would have won by a mile. There we go. Further back in the pack, with some movements happening. Looks like Viking and LCN may have got together there. This Viking's dropped a few spots. But he doesn't have any penalties, so he'll move up a bit here. We'll get a consolation prize. At 7th, she won't be too happy about him, but maybe he had a bit of an up and down race there. Still a great fun. He would have enjoyed it. It was a great race. It was entertaining. A lot of different changes in position, safety cars, a bit of everything. Well, there we have it. USA GP from Circuits of the America. And big congrats to Cheeky Otter there. Well deserved win. Got a bit lucky with those safety cars, put him in the right position on the right tyre. His pit strategy was timed to perfection with that safety car. Another trophy for the cabinet. Okay, so here's our final finishing order. Cheeky Otter. And look at those best laps. Wow, they're impressive from both those drivers, Cheeky Otter and Rico. DJ Millsy, Jay Fully, LCN, Loggy Bear, Viking, Diesel, Big Holly, Audi Man, Ryan Didingo, and a couple of DNFs from Aussie Dude and Pentnogoni all into the first corner. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this broadcast, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.